Ah! G'day guys, Googs here, the drunk philosopher. Just a little reminder before I actually start the video today. I've got a live stream happening tomorrow night with a couple of mates, 6 p.m. Western Australian Standard Time, about the election. We're going to have a bit of a look at the results, and we're going to have a bit of a to-do with the live stream, all about the 2019 election and who's going to win. But today, something I'm not well known for, ranting. Bloody oath. And it's a bit of an election rant, a pre-election rant. Yes, that's probably the best way to put it. So I'm going to start with the Labor Party because, well, why the fuck not? There's only two major parties and only one of them can win. And it's all about this fucking, I've seen it all over the place, right? We're the safe party, you're in safe hands with us because we don't swap our leaders like the Liberal Party. They promised they were going to be a good party and they've swapped out their leaders. Yeah, Labor, what a short memory you cunts have. Short little memory. Some of us have got longer memories. You set the precedent, motherfuckers. The precedent for replacing a Prime Minister was started by Labor. You're the first party to have done it back in 1991 when Paul Keating and his cronies decided to say no confidence in the now the late great Bob Hawke and ousted him, and Paul Keating took over as Prime Minister. The first. Labor, you set the precedent. It could be done. And constitutionally, of course, it can be done anyway, but you were the first to do it. So all this finger wagging, but hang on. Let's do some simple maths. The Liberal Party can't be trusted because they keep changing leaders. So we've got one with Paul Keating, then the Labor Party got in with Kevin Rudd in 2007, was replaced by Julia Gillard in 2008. Then Julia Gillard was once again replaced by Kevin Rudd, I think it was 2011. That's 3 times. Okay? And I know this bloody banding around little numbers or whatever, but 3 times. 3 times Labor. And have the Libs done it yet? Yeah, Tony Abbott was replaced by bloody Turnbull. And then Turnbull was replaced by Scum, yes. Sorry, Scott. I think you're going to be former Prime Minister after tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't matter. Say, fuck you, Scott Morrison. That's twice. Labor set the precedent and has had three Prime Ministers go out and a new one come in. And the Liberal Party have had 2. 2. And you guys are claiming the higher moral ground on this issue? Are you fucking kidding me? Bullshit. I can guarantee you, if Shorten gets in, which I think he will, but if Shorten gets in as Prime Minister and within a year his numbers fall down towards, I don't know, fucking Kevin Rudd levels, it'd be interesting to see if we don't end up with someone like, I don't know, Wong or Albanese as our Prime Minister. We probably should have Albanese in as the fucking opposition leader now anyway. But that's not the point. I prefer Albanese. He doesn't seem like a little weasel. Shorten, you little fucking weasel. You know, the question with Shorten for me and for mine is, he's a puppet, right? Not a muppet. He's a puppet. He's a freaking mouthpiece. And I wonder which hands are going to be up his ass. Is it the trade unions? Is it the social justice people? Who's going to have their hand up to talk so he can talk with their hands? Oh, yes, we think the Australian public... I mean, Shorten's a fucking puppet. I don't like Shorten at all. You know, I've made many videos about Shorten with him. Well, he sort of appeared every few weeks to give us 2-minute soundbite, and then he'd fuck off and we wouldn't see him for months. But that notwithstanding. So Labor, that's bullshit. You know, we're going to save Medicare. Medicare's not going anywhere, even if the Liberal Party come in. If they fucking try to dismantle Medicare, oh my God, there'd be riots in the streets. And they're well aware of the fact that if you got rid of Medicare, pretty much every single Australian would be like, get the fuck out, you stupid Liberal cunts. Ain't going to happen, but, you know, you've got to... I suppose this is sort of turnabout is fair play for the last election where the whole, you know, Medicare scare, I can't even remember exactly the details of that, but there's this Medicare scare between the Liberals and the Labor Party. So I think it was the same sort of thing. Liberals will kill off Medicare. Bullshit. Labor Party, we see through you. Okay, you've got lots of supporters, but I'll tell you why you've got lots of supporters this time round. Now it's time to have a go at the Liberal Party, and oh my God, where do you fucking start? Who the fuck have you got in your party? And I mean that. I don't mean that. Yeah, I do mean that mainly. Fuck you. Who have you got in your cabinet? Who's worth a damn in your cabinet? Who? Who's doing their job well? Who? Who's the fucking... What's the Treasurer doing? I haven't heard from the Treasurer in a while. What's he doing? Knitting socks? Okay, you've got Melissa Price as your Environment Minister. She's got no experience with that portfolio. The problem with the Liberal Party is because ScoMo is not the brightest spark politically, not very savvy. His cabinet is shit. The policies are non-existent. Oh, we're pretty much going to keep doing what we're doing, and we're going to pull out... Oh, we're going to stop the boats on illegal immigration, which you guys have been running that platform since like 1997? You bring it out only at election times, mind you, at the moment. Oh shit, it's election time. Quick, we'll stop the boats. Come the fuck on. We know that. We got to stop the boats. Yeah, okay, once every 3.5 years. Whatever. And then you're going to make a deal with Clive Palmer. I mean, Clive fucking Palmer, the wannabe Donald Trump of Australian politics, except for the fact that he's not charismatic. He is a complete arsehole, and nobody likes him, except for people who don't want to vote for the Liberal Party or the Labor Party and go, well, he's making a lot of noise. There's lots of ads out there for Clive Palmer because he's been doing it for a year and a half, fucking pissing me off on YouTube. What do you got? Where are you, Liberal Party? We're conservatives. We've got conservative values. Well, what are they? Oh, we're going to stop the boats. What about your environmental policies? Oh, let's fuck up the Great Barrier Reef. Your incompetence is the reason you're going to lose this election, Liberal Party. You're incompetent. What the fuck? Oh, we're gonna help businesses by alleviating some tax stress by what? No, you're not. You've lost the plot. ScoMo, you're a horrible leader. You're a terrible leader. You chose an absolutely inept cabinet. We never hear from them. What do you expect? Of course Labor Party's going to fucking have a bloody look in. Not only a look in, I predict that they're going to win. I don't think they're going to win by a majority. I think they're going to win by a minority. But once again, Bill Shorten's a puppet. So I guess that would make sense. A million hands up his ass to make him talk. Just absolutely fucking sick and tired of this bullshit politics. One of the reasons I'm voting for the guys I'm voting for, the Liberal Democrats, is they actually seem to understand a lot of what's going on in the world around us right now, and the failed pet social projects of the Liberal and Labor governments, they want to get rid of them. They make no sense. For example, speed limits. Now, on some open roads, why can't you drive a bit faster? No problems. There's no big winds and curves. I mean, it's 110 on the Nullarbor Plain. Fuck, that's a bloody really long, straight piece of road. Should be about 140 in my reckon. In fact, most people probably do it at 140 because it's just long and it's straight and you want to get the fuck to the other side. But no. We have to save lives. Well, all this safety bullshit, it isn't saving anybody's life. Okay? Saying, we're going to put kids on P's for another fucking year. That's not going to help any cunt. And Shorten, please do not again have a massive raise in the minimum wages. Now, that's going to sound mean to a lot of people, but here's the thing. At the moment, the disparity between people on Centrelink payments and the working Australian, even on a minimum wage, is getting ever wider. Okay, the disparity is getting crazy. Why? Well, we'll put up Centrelink $150 a fortnight, I think is the promise. But you put up the wages of somebody flipping burgers at McDonald's, let's say $20 an hour. Now, I'm not saying he's going to say $20 an hour, but for example, $20 an hour. Well, then people who do jobs that are worth more are going to say, well, hang on, I'm worth more, and it creeps up the ladder, and then you end up with people with more money. More money means the businesses have to spend more money to keep their employees paid properly, which puts the price of everything up, which means that the people on the dole and the old age pension, who at the moment are struggling to fucking exist, find it even harder because now food and everything else is now even more expensive than it was. We have to come to a point where it's like, well, this is just not working. Once again, failed pet project. Getting rid of the cigarette and tobacco and alcohol tax and the fuel excise. If you're a poor person or you're on a low working income, well, that's the majority of people who smoke and drink. And of course they need to pay their fuel as well. They can't write it off as a business expense, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? Are you fucking for real? All you're doing is hurting the poor people that you pretend Labor Party to care about. Fuck you. You haven't been a fucking working class fucking party for fucking years. Well, it's going to be a mess no matter who the fuck gets in. But I'm voting for the Liberal Democrats because they're willing to sort of have a look at all these failed fucking pet projects that people fucking think are good, but are somehow don't realise are destroying our fucking economy and our society. Eventually that inflation's got to catch up with us, people. Anyways, so my prediction tomorrow is Labor Party win, just enough to form a minority government, and the Liberal Party can fuck off for another 3.5 years and hopefully get your shit together. Because we do need a proper Conservative Party, otherwise there's no fucking point in you existing, Liberal Party. I'm Nathan Gilgs Fletcher, this is my drunk philosophy, and hopefully I'll catch you at 6 p.m. Western Australian Standard Time on the 18th of May, 2019. Till then, Uru.